Where's the Coke? Where's the Coke? I can't start without my Coke. Oh, there it is. My Coca-Cola, of course. What? Did you think I was talking about something else? Now, let's start the show. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 14th episode of Season 5. I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we jump into all the action, if you could, please thumbs up this video and make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any new interviews or episodes. Also, the best way to support this channel is to buy the shirts at threadless.com. A link is in the description. Each purchase directly supports SCR and allows us to continue to produce super cool content like this episode. I'm kicking off this show with new music from Sepsiss. This is their latest single entitled Bleedlines. Sepsiss has been putting in a ton of great work, not only for themselves, but for the music community as a whole. Bleedlines features killer vocals by Melissa and hard-hitting guitar riffs. I really enjoy this single, and I hope you do as well. This is Bleedlines by Sepsiss. Check it out.
How we remain the fight, comfort and our
Once again, that was Bleedlines by Sepsiss. Please check out and support this great band from New England. And before we jump into the latest topics and news, I'm going to throw it over to my man DJ JC from the Brootal Block for the Monthly Mayhem Roundup. What upcoming shows are on his radar? Let's find out.
What's up, everyone? This is DJ JC, and I am on the block with your Monthly Mayhem Roundup for the month of May. I hope you guys are ready for this, because we have some cool shows coming up this month. First up, on May 6th, The One Divided is having their album release party for their debut album, The Spark, at the Sawmill Saloon in Big Rapids, Michigan. Music starts at 8 p.m., and One Divided go on stage at 10. Next up, we have War Party playing May 25th, 2023 at Driftwood Char Bar in Minneapolis, Minnesota. At the door, it will be $5, and the show starts at 7 p.m. Ocean's End will be playing live at the Crowbar on May 25th. Show starts at 7 p.m., $13 in advance, and $18 at the door. This is an all-ages show, and you can find the show at 1812 North 17th Street, Tampa Bay, Florida, 33605. Ash Hollow will be playing May 12th in Lakewood, Ohio at the Mercury Music Lounge. This is an 18-plus show, $15 advance, and $18 at the door. This is a benefit show for mental health. Find out more info at savingvice.com/tour. And that about wraps up our Monthly Mayhem Roundup for the month of May. I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you check out one, if not all of these shows. We also have an update for you guys. The Monthly Mayhem Roundup will go back to the Brootal Block, and we will have that segment on the Brootal Block itself once a month, every month. So that's where you can find it. If you're in a band and you want to submit your flyers for the Monthly Roundup, then head over to Facebook and join our Facebook group under Brootal Block, hosted by DJ JC. And as always, don't forget to check out Brootal Block every Tuesday at noon for all your metal needs. Take care, guys, and thanks for watching.
Thank you so much, DJ JC, for the Monthly Mayhem Roundup. If you can make it out to any of those shows, please come out and support these bands and venues. Brootal Block airs every Tuesday at noon Eastern Time. Make sure to tune in on your favorite audio-only platform. Now it's time for the latest topics and news. Let's go! On to our first piece of news. The U.S. Senate is working on a bill to combat hidden charges for event tickets. A new bill was introduced by the U.S. Senate on April 26th that would require event ticketing vendors to provide a breakdown of ticket costs, including the hidden fees that are generally included when customers go to check out. Several large-scale ticketing fiascos have occurred over the last few months, have highlighted many issues within the live event industry. Over the fall, Ticketmaster servers crashed during a pre-sale for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, and many fans were left unable to get tickets. Ticket resale vendors such as StubHub had tickets priced as high as $20,000 by the time the sale had ended. The new bill, called the Transparency in Charges for Key Events Ticketing Ticket Act, is co-sponsored by Washington State Senator and U.S. Commerce Committee Chair Maria Cantwell and Texas State Senator and committee member Ted Cruz. The committee noted that ticket event fees can make up anywhere from 21% to 57% of the total cost of a ticket, according to CNBC. The Ticket Act aims to allow for competition within the ticket industry by delivering ticket fee and speculative ticket transparency for the benefit of all consumers. Therefore, if the bill is passed, Live Nation and other ticketing vendors will have to reveal the entire cost of the ticket up front, including all the fees, so that fans know what the total cost will be before checking out. This bill is one part of comprehensive legislation I plan to introduce to rein in deceptive junk fees driving up costs for consumers, Cantwell asserted in a statement. Live Nation acknowledged in a statement, "This bill is a good starting point. We support all-in pricing, but in order to protect fans and artists, more can and should be done, including ensuring artists can determine how their tickets can be resold, banning speculative tickets and deceptive websites." In my opinion, as a person who frequents concerts, I support all-in ticket pricing. Currently, when I purchase tickets, I know there will be fees added to the original price, and I expect at least $20 or more in fees per ticket. I try to calculate that in when I purchase tickets or decide if I want to go to a concert. However, I will say there might be a downside to this bill. The ticket companies might raise their prices extremely high in response to this bill, which would hurt fans and artists alike, even more than trying to include all-in ticket pricing. We will see. I hope that does not happen and there's no backlash from this bill. We will see what the next steps are for this bill in the upcoming months. But what do you think of the ticket bill? Let me know in the comments section. On to our second and final piece of news. I had the opportunity to chat with my friends Autumn Academy recently. It has been over a year since our first interview, and I was super excited to chat with them again. Last year, Autumn Academy toured with Smile Empty Soul and the Almas, and this year, they released a new single entitled Good Liar, along with a music video. Autumn Academy has really elevated their game, and I'm super happy for these guys. The full interview with Autumn Academy will be released on Friday, May 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out a short clip from our interview. Through this experience of touring, what was like the biggest takeaway for you guys?
Oh man. Waffle House is the best place. Well, okay.
Oh my God.
It's the best place to go if you just want just some nice greasy coffee and eggs.
Coffee.
Yeah. They make I think they put butter in the coffee.
I was going to say.
We just went there a lot, like 3 a.m., like, after shows, you're sweaty, you're tired, and it's like, oh, Waffle House is right there. It's like, why not?
It's one of those places that you probably don't want to go anytime, like any normal time, but when you're driving constantly and you're super tired and that's the only place open, like, yeah.
My biggest takeaway was just making connections at the venue.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was cool, too.
It's important when you're on the road. It's a business opportunity. You're out there, first and foremost, to have fun and put on a show, but also it is a business at the end of the day. Yeah, end of the day. So, talking to people, other bands, promoters, the venue owners, everything like that. Because really, that's your entire network. It's not like you're just going to swing through there once and then never come back. It's like that is a potential business opportunity in the future, which could benefit, venue, the band, and of course the people in the area that like live music. So, it opened my eyes how much you actually have to hustle other than, driving and loading in and playing the show and then selling the merch and everything like that. It's the whole communication with the, the people that you're working with behind the scenes too. So.
Yep. And a lot of it is just like about respect, respecting people's time, respecting all the bands, respecting the owners of the bar, or, sound people. The more,
just don't be hard to work with.
Yeah. Just don't be an asshole.
Hope you enjoyed that clip from my interview with Autumn Academy. Make sure to check out the full conversation this Friday at 6 p.m. They have 2 great shows coming up in the next 2 months. They are performing a special acoustic show at Stockroom East on June 3rd. And on July 21st, they are opening for Tantric at Cheers Pub. Please come out and support them at one or both shows. Now it's time for another edition of This Week in History. What historic events happened this week? Let's dive in. On May 1st, 2017, Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan purchases the National Wrestling Alliance. On May 2nd, 2011, Flavor Flav is arrested on 4 outstanding misdemeanor warrants for various driving offenses. Police said that the rapper had 2 outstanding arrest warrants for driving without a license, 1 for driving without insurance, and 1 related to a parking citation. On May 4th, 2012, American rap rock vocalist Adam Yauch from the Beastie Boys passes away from cancer. And that is it for this episode of Super Cool Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any topics or news you want me to cover, let me know in the comments section. I have time to feature one more song before we go. I'm going to spin the latest single from Genre Bending Rockers, written by Wolves. Give 'Em Hell examines an all-too-real subject of how the division in our society could possibly lead to our downfall. I really dig the progressive cinematic rock of this band, and I hope you do as well. So please check out and support this cool band from New Zealand. This is Give 'Em Hell written by Wolves. Check it out and enjoy.
This is not a drill, this is not a tip. It might not make sense, but it's as real as it gets. Never ever have I ever thought we'd be as close as we are now. Don't wanna get it, cross my heart and hope to die. I'm not really sure if this time I'm coming out alive. Take me to your leader, let them see our scars. Call yourselves believers, you're just in the dark, like every one of us. And this is poisonous. Do you wanna break the spell? Let's go kill them. Spotlight on your chest, branded with an X, like a bullseye on your head. Chances are you'll soon be dead. Blue pill you give in, red pill you resist. But make your mind up quick, 'cause they're coming to get you soon as it hits. Now tell me when you stand up and fight, simply exist. I don't think you quite understand yet. This is not a test. Never ever have I ever thought we'd be as close as we are now. Don't wanna get it, cross my heart and hope to die. I'm not really sure if this time I'm coming out alive. Take me to your leader, let them see our scars. Call yourselves believers, you're just in the dark, like every one of us. And this is poisonous. Do you wanna break the spell? Let's go kill them hell. Listen, you just have to scream louder. If they won't listen, we just have to scream louder. If they won't listen, just have to scream louder. If they won't listen, we'll just have to scream. Take me to your leader, let them see our scars. You call yourselves believers, you're just take me to your leader, let them see our scars. Call yourselves believers, you're just in the dark, like every one of us. And this is poisonous. Do you wanna break the spell? Let's go kill them.
Once again, that was Give 'Em Hell written by Wolves. And that is it for this episode of Super Cool Radio. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video and hit that subscribe button. I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, remember to take care of yourself and each other.